Oh, beautiful release. Memories seep from my veins. Let me be empty and weightless, and maybe I'll find some peace tonight in the arms of the angel. Fly away from here, from this dark, cold hotel room, and the endlessness that you feel. You are pulled.
I'm almost ready to give birth. I'm 35 weeks in, and I'm just concerned that I won't be able to provide for my baby emotionally, physically, or socially, and I don't know if I can give that support. What do I do?
So, you're telling me that you are concerned as a single mom that you're not going to be able to provide for your baby in these 3 areas.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, let's break this down and go over some important details. Let's see, one by one. What to expect in these 3 areas and how to go about providing for your child in these areas. I can tell you, I would encourage you to do your own research. But I have read a couple of recent studies on the matter, and the first one just shows that antibiotics may lead to the development of asthma in kids as young as 7.5. But the second study refutes the first and says that kids who develop asthma are the children that needed the antibiotics. So basically, the children who showed early development of asthma were the ones taking the medicine, so they had the asthma. But like I said before, I would just encourage you to do your own research and look at these studies for yourself.
Well, my dad, he had asthma. I don't have asthma, but he did. Does that mean my baby has a chance of getting it?
Well, asthma is hereditary, but it's not guaranteed. But you might want to take this into consideration when deciding whether or not to give your baby antibiotics. Just remember that even though these studies are valid and reputable, that the choice is yours, you're the mom, it's all up to you.
That's a lot to process. Can we come back? I kind of gotta pee.
Yeah.
A few moments later.
I'm so sorry. I need to pee a lot lately. It's like the pregnancy, I guess. Where were we?
I think that you were about to mention something about the emotional needs for your child.
Oh, right. So, I'm really nervous that I won't be able to provide emotional support for this new baby because when I was younger, my mom wasn't really there for me, and so I've managed to get some issues that I still have today, and I don't want my baby to think that I don't care about them or they can't depend on me.
Yeah. Well, you do know that for the first few months of a child's life, it's pivotal for their emotional development that they get, the attention that they crave, that they want.
Like what?
Well, you can do this in really practical ways. You can hold your baby, you can sing to her, talk to her, come to her when she cries. I know that sometimes it's common for your baby to be crying and you'll just not want to deal with it right then. So you'll just let her cry. But my professional opinion is that you would go to her when she cries so that she'll learn to trust you, and that she will learn that you love her and that you are going to be there for her when she cries. Well, I didn't have any ice cream, but I have some frozen cookie dough.
Oh my gosh, that'll work. Oh. Just flip it open. Hope you don't mind. Okay. Oh wow, this is really. Okay,
It's definitely frozen.
cold. Okay. So the last thing I'm really struggling with is I have another child. It's a son. His name's Joey. He's about 5 now, but I've had some really big difficulties trying to get him to like listen to me when we're trying to do some like chores, like give him responsibility. Just I don't know, he just doesn't want to do it, or he just doesn't listen to me, and I want it to be different with this child. I really do. What do I
Okay.
do?
Well, studies show that positive reinforcement is the way to go. And if you want your children to help, especially if you want your children to help out around the house. So if you start at an early age, say 12 months, a year, somewhere around in there, and like, give them encouraging words, probably when they do something good or pick up something, it's like, yay, good for you, then it's more likely that she will in the future develop better habits or better patterns. Positive reinforcement isn't about changing the task, but it's changing the child's attitude about the task. So they'll look forward to a reward. It can be time at the park, or candy, cookie dough.
I think the baby likes it.
Or nice words.
I can do that.
Okay.
Wow. I should come to you like after my child's grown, so like you can help me out with her development. Can I keep it?
Sure.
Really, really good special.
All right, that's all of our time for today. Thanks for